Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, so it looks like it's time to start making a Total Drama fan art library on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like I'm bringing out the Porsche 911 GT3 RS to get everything started. So, looks like I'll be able to start making Total Drama Revenge of the Island contestants right about now. So, looks like this is going to be a good recommend to be able by the start. So, looks like I'm going to make a fine TD library about one of the show's most famed hungry contestants, the daughter of a very wealthy man. She has dreams of becoming a multi-talent Hollywood superstar. Well, looks like my big guess that I'm about to start making Dakota right now. Well, I kind of guess this is a very good choice to be able to pick a Porsche library design, so looks like this is going to be quite very good. So, who is Dakota? Well, her last name is Milton, and she was competing in Total Drama Revenge of the Island in Season 4. Well, looks like I'll be able to get started to get everything for a little recommend guest board. So, yep, I might be able to start making Dakota library right about now. So this is an excellent pick for it. Yep, good things. This is going to be a one excellent for a nice Porsche to be able to get set up for it. Now, probably I might be able to have some road wheels to be set up with, so this is going to be quite giving an excellent pick to see which rim style is going to be. So it has to be something very luxurious, so I kind of think that the Race 57 Ultimate might be the good choice. Now, looks like just going to get everything set. Always going to have to put a racing number, so, well, I'm really guess that which car number is going to be. Well, maybe perhaps car number 9, that this is going to be the excellent guess for it, and also the windshield banner will be able to put it right here, and also the driver name instead. So this is very good because I'm just going to have to make a Dakota library right now because this is going to be quite very excellent for it. So any specific type of colors with pink on it, so looks like I might be able to go with the pale pink instead for it. So this is going to be the good choice to be able to have that. So looks like I might be able to scroll long way right to be able to pick the different color for it. So looks like this is going to have to get everything a little bit chose up for it. Now, I kind of think that maybe you guys saw the Dakota's audition for Total Drama Revenge of the Island, right? Okay, so this is going to be very good to be able to see it in for it. So looks like I might be able to find a better perfect color to be picked for it. So precisely, I really guess that the R2 might fluorescent might be the only pale pink color in what's left of it for it. So looks like this is going to be a good set for it. Now, let's just going to have a better pattern decal to be able to set up for it. Now, let's just going to add the layer below. Just going to have something very patterned and very rich type for it. Now, I really guess that this is going to be the only possible thing for it, just to see it. Now, it only takes a lot of collection decals to be loaded up quickly at any seconds now for it. Okay, just kind of look for it. So, I kind of think that the star decal might be the good choice for it. So, let's just give it all in for it. Now, let's just kind of make this size up for this decal pattern shape for it. So, looks like this is going to be quite very good. Now, looks like this is a very good time to be able to set some additional decals to be ready up and go for it. So, this is going to have to get everything a lot more work to be done. Now, let's just kind of go and get everything started. So, this will be able to have the second one to be able to make the symbol of the money will be able to go for it. And, well, speaking of which, I kind of guess that this is going to be the good time to start choosing the money symbol right away. Just going to make sure to see a little inspection check to see if there's some money around here. Well, of course, I'm really think that this is going to have to take an hour to be able to get started to do some more work. Alright, so looks like let's go and get started to make a decal for it. Now, let's see which decal she might be able to go with for it. Maybe the confidential tires is gonna be the good pick, but maybe it also needs to be having a black decal on it. Okay, there you go. This might be gonna be quite getting a little bit used up for it. Now, make the next one for it, because this will be able to have a fine Gran Turismo logo to be placed on the rear. But I hope this is gonna be quite good to be able to have this to make a little bit support. Okay, just gonna have to do with the media, and this will get everything set up. Okay, deepen it to art, might be go right over there. Then putting up Cartoon Network will be placed right here. So even in that case, I'll just have to make a little bit of a big story about her, and got everything set up on the Wikia fandom description about her on the Total Drama Wikia. So Dakota joined Total Drama not only to win the money, but to get enough camera time to turn her life into a spin-off reality series. She even carries a cell phone with her to inform the paparazzi of her presence. While Dakota is spoiled, selfish, and can't be picky when it comes to friends, she is far from heartless, behaving quite kindly towards her fellow contestants. Well, of course that Dakota always wants to find some friends to have some fine interaction to each other. Kind of guess that good friends always has to be giving the best life for her. Now, looks like this is gonna have to get a little bit more focused up to get set up for it. I hope everybody could also have to bring the paparazzi in for it, because looks like I'm making a Dakota library on the Porsche, because this is gonna be an excellent opportunity to show with. Okay, so can't use the Total Drama Revenge of the Island logo, that doesn't show for it, but it may be able to be available to be soon anytime in the near future. Well, it takes a long time to be able to make a SVG decal for it. Now, looks like this is gonna have to get everything set up for it. Good thing that the Porsche logo is gonna be an excellent choice to be sized up, and this will be placed in on the bottom row right next to the car number. Now, let's just gonna have to get everything loaded up, and then, well, I might be able to have Revenge of the Island signature names on it, because I might be able to get everything needs for requirements for it. So, looks like might need to have something very better to have some fictional decals for it, because fictional decals always get everything better up for it. Now, I really guess that the Love Match logo is definitely quite giving an excellent for it. So, can't see on the pale pink on it, so looks like I had to leave it as well. Okay, so looks like let's just give it a better decal selections for it. Just gonna make sure that the fandom logo will be able to be placed here. Okay, so just gonna pick any position wisely for it. It's better. Now, let's just gonna go and make the next one for it. Just gonna have to do a little bit more possibility to make it quickly for it, because so many decals to pick. Okay, so maybe the Progress International logo might be gonna be the good spot for it. So let's just gonna see it, and let's just find the original Gran Turismo logo to be put right somewhere here. Okay, so maybe this is gonna have to place it right over here, and this is gonna be the only spot right there. Okay, now let's just go and grab the YouTube logo, and this will be able to make fine entertainment video to get everything set. Okay, so maybe might need to have some better decals to be able to have something Hollywood type related for it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the money symbol. Good thing that this is going to be one excitement rich famous for it. Well, unfortunately, it says here on the wiki, but not only to win the money, but it only needs to have some camera time for it, so looks like just definitely giving a little reminder tips for it. So looks like this is gonna have to get everything set up for it. Now let's just gonna have some girl product type to be able to go with for it. Okay, so let's just go and use the cover girl. Just make it in black. Now let's just gonna give a little bit zoom in for it, and this will have to make it much better to see it. Okay, so let's just gonna have to get a little bit quick grab the GT Association logo, and this is gonna have to get everything place it right over here. That's better. Now let's just gonna go and get the race logo. That might be able to be right about here. Just gonna have to do a little bit of quick zoom in, and then this is gonna have to get everything good. Okay, something might be paparazzi related type for it. So looks like fictional logos might be able to have something for a little recommend for it. Okay, so maybe the Mistral Motorsport might be the best way to have it for it. Now, unless that this might be getting a little bit usual to be able to see it for it. Okay, so maybe this will be able to place it right here for a while. And then let's save room for Teledrama Revenge of the Island logo. Unless this might be able to take some days to make it very perfectly decal to make it uploaded for it. Alright. Now, looks like let's just gonna make some next decal to make it like a superstar, and let's just give it a little bit more super famous for it. Now, let's just gonna make a move decal to put it right here. And this is gonna be quite very good to be able to show some fine fame for it. But this will be able to place it right over here behind her face for it. Now, that's the excellent superstar that everybody wants it. Okay, so it looks like with enough decals, so this is going to be good to be able to be placed. Now let's get ready to get to work, and then let's relocating, and also might be able to have some other decals to be putting horizontally as possible for it. Okay, well, maybe this will have to get everything a little bit quicker for it. Just want to make sure that, just want to have to place all the decals to be prepared for it. Okay, well, looks like this is gonna have to get everything started out for it. So, in Teledrama Revenge of the Island, Dakota makes her debut in the first episode of Season 4. Her intense desire for attention is evident from her first appearance in Bigger, Badder, Brutaler. She thoughtlessly pushes aside Maria and scolds the cameraman for panning away, interrupting her introduction. Maria retaliates automatically, spraying her with her hairspray. Well, kind of thing after Chris blows up the yacht, Dakota managed to land on a lifeboat and texts her paparazzi to photograph her. Well, I kind of guess that paparazzi wants to give some more fame on Dakota. Kind of think that the fans love her and probably one dislike her at least the most of it, but Well, anyway, doesn't matter right now because this will be able to have a better segment commentary to give a little bit more support to one other favorite total drama characters for it. So looks like this is going to be almost done on the side, and then this will be able to get started on the hood. Now let's just kind of make something very superstar type to get everything see import. Now let's just get everything prepared, but looks like this will be able to have something giving a little recommend pick, but not the money symbol of course, because this has to get everything put up. So I kind of guess that the color hearts might be the good excellent decal for it, but maybe unless that, well, it's non-colorable, because might be the only best pattern decal made by other players for having this wonderful work. So looks like this is a good spot for it. Now let's just get everything set. Okay, so let's just put cover girl first, and then maybe let's just go and scroll down and grab the girl series logo. That will make it better for it. So looks like so many decals to be able to take seconds to load. Okay, so just gonna take some patient time. Okay, let's see. I think it might be getting a little bit passed by. Okay, well, looks like I just finally found the right destination for it, so let's just give it import. Now, different methods might be able to choose it import. So this will be very good. Now, looks like this will be able to putting up the Porsche logo, and this will have to make it fine better for it to give it a little bit efficient to have this for a best supercar Germany vehicle for it. Now let's just go and choose the Total Drama logo to be placing on the middle. So this is going to be an excellent decal for it. So hood is already finished. Now I really guess that the other section might be very good to customizable for it. So let's just give it on the rooftop to be able to expand it to spread around and make it white to make it quite very good a bit. Okay, so looks like this is going to be quite giving the right spot for it, because this is going to be giving a little bit more depth limit increase, and also the angle limit as well. Kind of thing, it reminds us that we're making a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Now, looks like this is going to be the good, excellent choice to make a fine pink color. So this is going to be the only color that might be suits for it. So looks like I might be able to do a little bit of check on it. Okay, so looks like it's all good. Now, speaking of which, I kind of think this wing part that has to be make it into a blonde style. So looks like time to go scroll left to be able to get back on the yellow section, and this is gonna have to take a little bit long wait to get import. Now, where was I? Yep, I kind of think that Dakota is placed on the toxic rats due to when she arrives in the forest race. When a mutant squirrel appears in front of the team, Dakota thinks that is very cute, and she declares that she wants one. And unfortunately, the laser squirrel didn't like her, and then, well, I kind of think that the squirrel is a mutant creature, was definitely fires laser, and then anger and blasts her with its laser eyes. She narrowly escapes in the line of fire, jumping onto Sam's arms. Well, I kind of think that she uses the first confessional that she was upset about this, so maybe let's just give it a little bit of moment to have this for it. Okay, well, unfortunately that maybe this will be able to have a better standard segment to be able to have this 2 videos on the original and also a professional cam board. So looks like maybe I'm on the yellow category section to see it, so let's just kind of have something better picked for it. Now, I really guess that the yellow 2 chrome color might be very good, so that was a fine color pick on it, so this might be good as well. Okay, in the first challenge of the season, Dakota struggles to use a saw until Dawn frantically tells her to pretend it's her dad's steak knife. Well, I think that was an excellent way to have Dawn to respond for it, so this is excellent for it to have the first challenge. Now, looks like it's time to get everything set up on the front, so this is going to be perfect to get everything prepared. Now, I really guess that this will be able to have an Olay logo, will be possibly to be able to put it right over here. So it also depends to see if this is going to be the excellent choice to have any girl product decals for it. But even unless that the horizontally position is definitely, but even unless kind of think that this is going to be a little bit of a good way to have any decals to be duplicated on reverse, plus a horizontally would be not needed for it. But, well, maybe other decals in any layer options for it, so I kind of guess that this is going to be a lot of very differences on the library editor, because a lot of good things, that a lot of good stuff to be able to improve. So looks like this will be able to place it over here. Then that's an excellent way to place the Total Drama logo, would be put it right over here on the other side front. So this might be very good a bit. There you go. That's where it's supposed to be put it, because this might be very excellent choice by pick. Now, let's just kind of place a Livery digital, and this will be quite very good to make it go pink and very excited. Now, time to be setting up on the front, because, well, looks like the GT3 RS logo was definitely suddenly disappear for it. Now, let's just kind of have something for a better replacement type for it. Just gonna go with Porsche. Would be quite giving an excellent decal by the start for it. Now, looks like this will be able to have to get everything placed for it. So leaving it to art will be go first by the start. That will be very much recommendable. Okay, so looks like I really guess that the speed of light decal might be the good choice decal for it. So let's just gonna put this right there and then put it there. But also save this for the license plate decal on the European style for it. So looks like that will be able to put Dakota Milton on it. So everybody, and also the Gran Turismo players, will know that this was a fine Total Drama fan art library that everybody wants to try it out for it. Now, looks like this is gonna be get everything putting up one spot for it. Just gonna have something very fancy style for it. Okay, so this has to be black, and looks like Benia Shokade is definitely the excellent one for it. Okay, so looks like this is very good style, and then this is going to be underdeveloped work, because this will be able to take a lot of progress to be able to be finished when it's ready. So looks like this will be able to have a pale pink color, because this is going to be an excellent one for it. Now, time to do a little 360-degree while I'll be able to continuing on for some description talk for it. In Truth or Laser Shark episode, Dawn unintentionally wakes Dakota from her sleep. Dawn tells her need for fame is actually a depressed cry for love, and Dakota tells her to go and eat a worm. Well, Dawn was talking to a bird by having a conversation. Well, I'll just have to make the 360-degree view to make it better. Sam attempts to compliment Dakota when she complains about not having gotten enough sleep, but panics at the sight of her eyes. Soon after, Dakota and Sam's abuse of their electronic devices prompt Chris to confiscate them while walking through the forest. Sam again tries to compliment her. Dakota fails to come up with a compliment for him and says she will get back to him later. And this leads the two to find some common ground, somewhat redeeming Sam for his failed attempts to woo her. Dakota pulls out her backup phone during the first challenge, while the other contestants are preoccupied arguing. In the second part, she becomes too distracted by her looks and the paparazzi is to focus and ends up losing for the rats. Well, unfortunately, Dakota is voted up with only Sam still on her side. She is forced screaming about not having gotten her spin-off series yet into the hurl of shame. Well, unfortunately that she's been voted up, and well, she makes an unexpected return in Ice Ice Baby episode when she crashes her hang glider into the toxic rat's elimination ceremony. She begs Chris for the opportunity for more camera time so she can get her spin-off series. He complies with this demand only after receiving a call from her father, who offers him a large sum of money in return. She is not being brought back as a competitor. Well, however, that she's becoming an intern. Chris provides her with a different duties to perform around the camp in Finders Creepers, such as walking up the remaining campers with an air horn. As the challenge progresses, she finds Sam, who has fallen into the grave and unnoticedly pours kitchen grease all over him, attracting the presence of several large mutant maggots. She considers apologizing, but doesn't like the feeling and simply walks away. Dakota retakes the hurl of shame to satisfy Chris's desire to catapult someone, as no one gets eliminated that night. He tells her that she's welcome to come back, providing she can swim that far. Well, second time for the hurl of shame for Dakota means she didn't get booted off for it, but she's definitely become an intern for it. Now, looks like this is a library set ready, and looks like this is going to be a little bit of compliment guests to see which two type color sports. So looks like this will be able to go with the color picker, because this is going to be the only way. Okay, so let's just give it a little bit better to have this for the fine use to try it out for it. Okay, so looks like this is a very good choice to pick up the color. Now, let's just kind of go use the color picker again. So this might be very better for it. Okay, so this will be making a TD library. This will make it a total drama library to be prepared. Okay, looks like she's all set and ready to go, and have the paparazzi to come out and give some snapshot to the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, because this is gonna have to get some more viewers to be able to come out and get some motivation on it. After being thrown into the lake by Chris and attacked by the piranhas in the recap, Dakota is paired with Bridget on a canoe in the Backstabbers Ahoy episode. The challenge demonstration goes wrong with Dakota fires into a buoy, and it's left there for the rest of the episode. Fending up Fang. Well, I'm just talking about that two-legged shark who wants to eat Scott for giving their tooth back for it. In Runaway model, Dakota continues to obey Chris' every order, completing the chores that she is told to. She warms up and even more to Sam when he asks her fashion advice and feels good, and no one has ever asked her for her opinion before. She happily accepts and tells him that the stripes are in. Later, she again calls her paparazzis to take pictures of her aiding in Lindsay's rescue. However, they instead on the snap pictures of the Sasquatch and Aqua, much to her annoyance, before Sam takes the hurl of shame. Well, kinda think that's game over for Sam, and looks like Dakota attempts to give him her phone number, telling him to call her. The paper falls back to her hands as he flies away from the island. Harsh. That was so close to have a nice phone number before getting hurled by the catapult. Now, looks like it's time to get ready to race, because looks like this is going to have to take a long way to be able to be prepared. So, let's see which course am I going to start choosing for it. So, looks like this is going to have to get everything get ready. So, looks like I might be able to get ready to have 2 rounds for it. But make sure that this will be able to have 10 minutes of racing for it. Just only for 10 minutes for 2 rounds, and this will be very good, because I'm really gonna have to go with some extended daily workout time to get everything ready and done before the update comes in by tomorrow. Well, I kind of think that it's almost here, you guys, so looks like this will be able to have 1 video for the day, so I'll just make sure I'll be uploaded this until this will be get ready for it. Now, looks like time to go and bring out the Porsche, and then this is going to be an excellent showcase for it. So good thing that I just picked the right car with a different livery for it. And a mine is a terrible thing to waste. Chris sends Dakota down into the mine to verify that the contestant only have minutes to escape it before dying from a toxic exposure. While she does survive, she loses all of her hair from the radiation. When she realizes what has happened, she screams and vows revenge on Chris. Following Anne Maria's departure, Chris decides to fire Dakota from her job as an intern, but makes her rejoin the competition as a member of the Mutant Machins, which she is not happy about. Before moving on to the next episode, the Treasure Island of Dr. McClane. Dakota undergoes a quick starting transformation due to her radiation from the previous episode. Well, her hair grows back, and suddenly that she has green hair and then spiked. Well, her skin definitely turns orange as she develops a tail. Her height increased distractedly. She also has a protruding shoulder blades, and she begins to speak a broken English. Before this, well, I kind of think that she recognized that she needs an ally and turns to Sophie for support as her transformation progresses. Well, I kind of think that what happened to Dakota, well, she actually transformed into a Dakotasoid, so looks like this is an excellent variant design for this library design. So I kind of think that 2 differences type for it. Well, maybe you guys like Dakota in a nice hot style for it, and also Dakotasoid looks very stronger and powerful for it, but this is going to be quite very good. But she possesses enough strength to knock Bang up the ramp with a single punch. Well, unfortunately, that was quite very amazing that she knocked Bang out. Now, looks like it's time to get ready to race. So, looks like this might be the perfect time to have 10 minutes, and then this will have to get everything ready up and go. Now, I really guess that this will be able to have an N600 race to get everything prepared. Well, I hope this is gonna have to take a lot of best time to get into it. I can't wait to be able to race on the South Variation track of Tokyo Expressway. So, I just got everything listed out on the recommend design for Vision Total Drama. the LaFerrari and the Porsche 911 GT3 RS is definitely marked on the list for it. Good thing that this will be able to add it in for it. But luckily, this is going to be quite very impressive to be able to have a very first set on the TD Revenge of the Island library for it. DA Anton will be very proud, so I made this library for it. Okay, looks like the crowd is here. I hope this is going to be quite very good to get everything ready up and prepared. Now, let's get ready to race on infield A, and then this will be able to have some fame for this Total Drama Fan Art Library. And here we go. The spectators really want to see that pink Porsche because this is very perfect to have a nice paparazzi to get in for it. Okay, let's go and take the first turn to go in, and this is going to be quite very excitement to get in. Have this 10-minute race to go for the win. Okay, looks like this is going to be quite very excited. Take a little bit of extreme turn. Try not to hit anything because this is a very fragile sports car for use. Well, I kind of guessed that this is a very awesome library I made because this is going to be an excellent choice to be able to go for it. Well, I kind of think it's already December, so looks like this is going to be a good time to start making some Christmas libraries because everybody already started it. Good thing that the most wonderful time of the year is Christmas. So, looks like this is the perfect time to have this sport. Just gonna be sure that this will be keep this course going on and going. Very excellent. Just gonna keep the pace goes a little bit throttle and going faster. Okay, second lap might be going in for it. So looks like we're having a daily workout race because this will be able to get everything prepared for it, folks. I hope the Dakota fans really wants to see that Porsche to go hard for the win, and this is going to be quite very excited to see. But luckily, variation type interior depends on which specific color will pick by floor. So looks like this is going to be kind of a possibility to get in, see which differences was made. Okay, let's go and get a little bit slight turn. Here comes the one strong supercar, EV11, Benio, and Eckers and Dodge Custom. Mach 40 definitely goes in for it. Now, let's just kind of go step it in. Then push that sweet rich paparazzi fame girl to go in. Now, looks like going down to 7 minutes, and then this will have to keep track of time. And the second lap, almost there to reach the third lap, folks. And also Dakota fans will be able to see it. Now, looks like the MU S2000 comes in for it. So let's just go and give it in for a little excited. Now, looks like this is going to be becoming a little bit closer and hot. Well, maybe perhaps that we'll be able to start making a much better trend with her name on it. Well, even perhaps, female longer always wants to get a little bit excited fame for it because this is going to be good to be able to have Dakota with the Porsche brand on it. Of course, that Porsche is definitely the awesome German sports car for it. Now, looks like almost there to reach the top two runners. And also the 911 GT3 RS Silver and the LaFerrari is definitely quite giving a little bit extra. Whew. Well, really guess that this is the perfect time to start making two libraries for it. And it looks like currently now, the thing I just used the same car on the 911 GT3 RS model 991 is going to be coming spoken imports. Now, looks like this is going to be good to keep it up a notch. Port lap goes in the way. Alright, so looks like this is a 2 Porsche Livery original versus Total Drama Livery Dakota on it. And this is going to be quite very awesome to see it for it, folks. This will get everything what they made of. Well, kind of thing too bad that you guys really want that replay race for it, but this will be able to get a little bit set up for it, just having a little regular gameplay on it. Alright, so here we go, and looks like this is going to be a little bit Porsche race start for a one-on-one race challenge. Better have some cameras on, because this will also to show the differences model for us. Because this is going to be the one trained for the FIA. Okay, here we go. First place for Dakota Livery, and then goes in to get some ratings to go up higher. But grid lap is going to be much better to close it on in, and then this will have to get a little bit much more improved with fast lap for it. Okay, just try to keep it a little bit steady for it. Try to avoid the drama for concentration. There you go. Alright, so try to stay a little bit straight focused until the hairpin comes up. Alright, that's better. Hope this will be able to have this fine cover showcase on motor transport, because this will be able to have some very fine vision Total Drama fan art libraries. Will be able to have some screenshots for it. So maybe you guys really want to see some of the fine vision TD fan art library screenshots. So this is going to be excellent support for the Total Drama community, and this is going to be an excellent way to have this work, because trying to make things creative with some best fine screenshots for it, because this is going to be quite very cool for it. So everybody loves having some nice screenshots with cars on it. So this is one excellent creativity for it. Now, looks like this is going to be a little bit better to have this for a type of hobby for it. Now, looks like only down for 3 minutes, and looks like I'm on 2-minute time, and also 40 seconds left. And heads up, looks like the maintenance begins in 3 hours, so looks like this is going to be the best time to get ready to go. So, looks like the update is going to be on its way for it soon, folks. So, looks like, hope you better have to grab some live stream videos, and then let's get started for it, because the December 2018 update is going to be on its way. So, looks like I'll be able to take a little break, folks, until after the 2 rounds end for it. I hope this is going to be an excellent daily workout complete, and this is going to have to take a little bit more time. Alright, so here we go. 2 minutes. Let's see how it turns out to be the best. Come on. I hope Mr. Milton really wants to see her daughter's library to be able to make a win, so this is going to be an excellent improved bonus for us. Now, let's just going to keep this up for a little maintain pace to keep holding on until the silver Porsche comes back, because this is going to be an excellent run for it. Okay, even so, looks like fastest lap does take a little bit more better time to improve for it. So, looks like they just really want to see some handling turns, like having a little power slide, drift, or any other styles might be able to go better for it, because the ratings really want some awesome turns to get everything epic for it. So, let's flying easy to get in for it. Okay, a little bit better. Now, looks like it's going to be a little bit under a minute's time. Okay, so looks like the 8th lap is going to be the final lap, so looks like it's going to have to take a little bit more time to take a little chances before the other runners will be able to be on the checkered flag mark. So let's just go and quick, then 30-second time is going to be prepared for an overtime lap to get in for it. So fast lap approved goes to me, and this is going to have to get everything ready to go, because this will be able to get a little bit of short time to a little overtime to get prepared for it. Three, two, one, and time over. Final lap, and let's proceed to the finish line. Alright, so looks like let's go and move on in to the checkered flag, and this is going to be quite very good to have a little bit excited for Dakota and her father for it. Well, perhaps that the father's daughter moment is definitely quite very impressive for it. Well, I guess that the paparazzi really wants to have some cameras on for it. Okay, so it's like we have to make a last turn and get back onto the speedway section for the final stretch. And look at it. Looks like the Super Porsche is still on the maintained lead in second place. That was amazing between the two Porsches for it, because that was awesome to see it for it. And it looks like Daddy's little girl Porsche 911 GT3 RS is finally making it to the checkered flag and won the race. That was very exciting, and it looks like the Ferrari is on the 3rd place. So close for the Amuse S2000 GT1 Turbo. That was quite very impressive for a tuner fast car to reach it in. So, looks like first place earnings might be going a little bit good, and perfect time for a mileage distance workout for it, because this is going to be good for the first part. First part for 10 minutes, and the second part is only for the lap race. So, looks like this is going to be good to be prepared. So, let's just see which course am I going to start doing this one more time. Now, I really guess that choosing a city course might be the good way to go for it. So, looks like I might be able to race on Tokyo Expressway Central Outer Loop. And this time, this will be able to have this to be on the afternoon clear sky sports. So this is going to be excellent for it. So let's just going to continuing on for the description talk boards. So I kind of think that when Dakota became the Dakota sword, and definitely in fact that Sam's kidnapping by Chris and buried underneath the sand with Gwen, when the chest he and Gwen are in is locating, Dakota pushes aside Joe, tosses Gwen away, and hugs him for it. And also Scott and Zoe vote to eliminate Dakota, and since he has the McLean brand Chris head, negating the votes against Scott, she is eliminated and doesn't seem to care, and makes out with Sam, and even hurled up the island for it. But even so, Dakota returns again in the final episode in Total Drama Revenge of the Island, Brain vs. Brawn, the ultimate showdown. But still mutated with the rest of the eliminated contestants, where she roots for Cameron. When the mutant animals begin to attack the cast, Dakota bites a giant turtle who is seen crushing Sam between his legs. She is last seen celebrating in Cameron's ending, and Lightning's ending depends on 2 alternate endings for the final 2, and then leaving the island along with the other contestants and Shep. She also laughs at Chris when his karma comes through. Well, even depends that season 4 is definitely turns out to be very intense. So, looks like I might be able to do 5 laps for this race, so looks like this is going to be getting a little bit challenging up to get started for it. So, looks like the daily workout is going to be nearly complete soon, so I'll just have to add 1 to make it 6. Alright, so looks like this is going to be a race ready. And also, looks like the mentioned appearances in Total Drama All-Stars. Although Dakota did not compete, her boyfriend, Sam, mentions her in the first episode. Sam posts out a picture of two of them together, which shows she is still a mutant, looking happy together. He mentions that his motivation for returning was to expose himself in a toxic place and become a mutant like her, after which he gets upset due to finding out that the island was waste clear. Dakota is once again mentioned by Sam in saving Private Leechball, telling his teammates that Dakota would bring him up through the forest without difficulty. Well, I kinda guess that her pretty face is very cool since the audition tape for it, so looks like this will be able to have this for a fine TD fan art for it, so looks like it's time to get ready to go. Last round for the race. Last round to be able to race on Tokyo Expressway. Let's go! Because this is the perfect time to get ready to go before the new update arrives. I am so glad that the South Variation track will be coming in soon. So, since you guys really enjoyed the final in Monaco, because this is an excellent big moment for it, so it looks like this is going to be a good time to be able to race on Central outer loop, and this is going to be the only way to be able to race around for it. So different corners on Tokyo area, and this is going to be raced on the expressway highway, because this is going to be a little bit difficult, challenging for us, so this will also get a little bit differences for us. Maybe like special stage Route 5, 11, and 7. It also has roads and highways might be into it, because that might be very cool to be having high definition realistic cars for it. So we just missed all these kinds of city courses. So we'll make sure we always enjoy racing around on the city courses, because they are the only best ways to have everybody get entertained, to have some spectators on it. Now, looks like this is going to be a little bit tight situated challenge for it, because this is going to be a little bit more motivated up for it. Hope the Japanese people really want to see that TD livery for the pink Porsche on it, because this is going to be the excellent good choice for it. Okay, first to check the damage, because several bumps around for it, so this is very cautious. Alright, right lane cleared, then take a little bit to space these separately for it. Just make it a little bit fall through to get past it. There you go, just keep at it, and this is going to be a little bit excellent fine to be able to give it in for use. Okay, press that air brake to keep it a little bit nice and steady. Pass on the Lamborghini Venator, and then Chris Holmstrom Concept Chevy Nova will be diving in onto the second tunnel. Ooh, looks like this is getting a little bit gnarly close. Alright, so it looks like I'm on 7th place, because this is going to be getting a little bit impressive, and it looks like Porsche 911 GT3 RS with the white color is definitely on the 6th place, and now on to the 7th. Now, looks like any other strong hypercars really wants to get a little bit more piece of a hard challenge, and this is going to get a little bit closer for us. Now it's just going to keep speeding up for more distance until this will have to make it fine, perfect for a daily workout complete. Dirt lap goes on the halfway. It's going to make it on the halfway to be on the check flag win. Goes in, goes a little fast distance to wrap it up a bit. Double overtake, goes a little bit, come through. Wow, looks like the Aston Martin Vulcan really comes in for having a little one gracefully pushing forward up ahead. Really impressive for a hypercar, of course. Now, looks like only 2 more to go. Looks like I'm on the top 3. Keep a little bit slide turns to be a little bit easier for it. Alright, so it looks like Bugatti is in first place, followed by the Ferrari. Well, speaking of the Bugatti Veyron, I just really want that Veyron so badly because this is perfect to be able to have this as a gift card for it. So it's only 1% chance to getting cool rides for it because this is going to be excellent for it. Now, looks like fourth lap goes a little bit closer, only 2 more to go because 2 hypercars really wanted to let the Porsche go in for it because it's going to get a little bit easier and harder, challenging to get everything with some strong horsepower in it. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit really closer for it. Ferrari is definitely getting a little bit chances to catch up to the Veyron. I'm just talking about the Bugatti folks, so this is going to get a little bit easier and closer for it, so this is going to get a little bit contested, and it looks like the Dakota Milton Porsche 911 GT3 comes in second place. Now, looks like the Bugatti Veyron comes in first, and we just really want this to be able to have a fine, expensive car for it. Well, even rich people love high-performance cars. It would be very awesome for it. Because I really guess that this will be able to have the Veyron, which will be able to have a number 3 recommend list for it. Well, I kind of think that this is going to be a little bit of picky choose for it. Now, looks like 5th lap going a little bit closer. Now, this is going to get a little bit paced up to go in and reach the final lap. Veyron is very strong, high-powered supercar with a 7-speed transmission and it has 1,000 horsepower. And also the weight count is very impressive for it. Now, looks like Porsche really has to get a little bit think hard to get everything a little bit quicker for it. Very good, just get everything on the slide inside turn and then overtake. Look, she goes and she's on the first place lead, folks, because this is going to be an excellent run for it. Better have some Japanese paparazzis because this is going to have to get everything ready before the final lap comes. Only for the checker flag will be able to go to make a fine, excellent win for it. Go. Looks like this is going to be the one last way to take the last trip, be able to go to victory town for it. It's going to stay on the 90-degree final turn, then let's go, and then the final lap, here we go, and let's give it to the best parts. I'm really enjoying having this race to be able to go and keep some time off for it. This will be one total fantastic fine livery will be able to race it in for it. Okay, very good. Just gonna keep a little bit stay on first place. Better have to watch the gap distance, might be able to come a little bit closer for it. Because the Bugatti is very strong horsepower because that could also overtake supercars for breakfast. Now, looks like this is going to take a little bit to stay closer. Only got a few more runs left because this will be able to reach over to the third tunnel until the final stretch comes in for it. but I hope this is going to be quite very good to be able to see it. Keep at it. Then here we go. Last stretch. Then this will be able to have a very fine first place victory lap. Will be able to go in, and then this is a fine first place victory for the female monger with a fine Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Very impressive for it, so really guess that she wanted a Bugatti Veyron because that was very looking fast for it, so I kind of think that Porsche is definitely the perfect remarkable for her for it. Only for a popular girl at least for it, so looks like very good to get everything. Have a fine first place, same thing like race 1 for it, so let's just go. And then daily workout has finally finished. Well, looks like this is going to be a very good one for it. So looks like let's go and exit out to see which daily workout vehicle should I receive. Hope this is going to be the usual. And then this will be the Bugatti Vision GT Group 1, might be the only coming in for it. Okay, the Audi Vision Gran Turismo Group 1. Perfect. The second one might be the best way to receive it for it. Now, looks like this is going to be very good to be prepared for the update by tomorrow. So, looks like this will be able to do a little bit quick check. Just want to make sure that there's some fine colors for this week. And looks like the B5 Blue Pearl is very perfect. I really think that this is very good color to be in this one. It looks like the brilliant white pearl is now available to purchase, and also the performance blue is purchasable by this week for it. So looks like this is very good to see it. So first Total Drama Revenge of the Island contestant library design on Dakota is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So, looks like this is very good to get everything started out to start making Total Drama Revenge of the Island contestants, to be able to have some very fine library designs to be able to go by pick, and also Dakota as well to have any kinds of high performance vehicles to choose with for it. So, looks like this is going to be quite very cool with luxury mixed with high power supercar and hypercars on it for it. So, maybe for the next Total Drama library, so looks like I might be able to have to give a little bit of the Island contestant library design on Dakota is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So looks like this is very good to get everything started out to start making Total Drama Revenge of the Island contestants, to be able to have some very fine library designs to be able to go by pick, and also Dakota as well to have any kinds of high performance vehicles to choose with for it. So looks like this is going to be quite very cool with luxury mixed with high power supercar and hypercars on it for it. So maybe for the next Total Drama library, so looks like I might be able to have to give a little bit of recommend pick for it. So looks like I'll be able to get started for it. So the Island contestant library design on Dakota is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So looks like this is very good to get everything started out to start making Total Drama Revenge of the Island contestants, to be able to have some very fine library designs to be able to go by pick, and also Dakota as well to have any kinds of high performance vehicles to choose with for it. So looks like this is going to be quite very cool with luxury mixed with high power supercar and hypercars on it for it. So maybe for the next Total Drama library, so looks like I might be able to have to give a little bit of recommend pick for it. So looks like I'll be able to get started for it. So well, I'll just have to upload this video right away until tomorrow, because this will be able to have the December 2018 update arrives for it. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked this TD library design. So thanks for watching, and before at the end of this video,